Hello everybody, my name is Disuko and welcome back to another video. This is a bit different from what I usually do. I wanted to do an unboxing video of the Moondrop Super Spaceship Reference, but I figured I would kind of do it in a more chill fashion. I've been experimenting kind of with different video formats for a little bit, because I do want to get back more into YouTube this summer. So I figured that I would just do a little unboxing of these. Should be fun. I've been using them for a while now. They are very nice, so this is not a full unboxing, but should hopefully pair nicely with a possible review in the future if I have the time. Also, Puppy Cat says hello to all of you. So starting off with the box, it comes plastic wrapped in plastic wrap, as one would assume. So I'm just going to take that off. I do want to... Should I keep the plastic wrap intact? Nah, that's fine. Get this opened up. Expose the box to the world. Alright, so here's the box. It's very cute. Little weeaboo-ish. It has an anime girl on it with a microphone in a pretty dress, and says Super Spaceship Reference SSR in quite an interesting font. And we also have the Moondrop logo up on that side. The sides are not very interesting, nothing really going on there. We have Moondrop's website listed, it looks like. And on the back, we have a little breakdown of what goes on inside of the IEMs, as well as the frequency response, which we can see is pretty flat up until like 3000 kilohertz range. We got a sharp spike, which is a little bit questionable. Don't know how to feel about that. That'll produce some kind of shouty female vocals over in that section, which is not ideal, but that's what EQ is for. And with the price, these are pretty good. I can't remember the exact price, but I'll put that on the screen right now. We have the frequency range, which is 20 to 20,000 hertz, of course. Pretty normal. Looking at this little breakdown is very interesting, actually. It's pretty cool to look at. Okay, whatever. We don't care about that part. Let's get into the actual IEMs themselves. Opening up the box, we start off with a wonderful presentation of the earbuds in this nice felt enclosure with a little box on the bottom with a shiny embossed Moondrop logo, which is very nice. Yeah, so I guess getting into this. First we have this little box, which is right here. I'm assuming this... Not assuming, I know for a fact that we have a little leather pouch, once again with the Moondrop logo on it, that contains the ear tips. These are just pretty standard rubber ear tips, although I think that these would actually pair pretty nicely with some memory foam ones, which I will likely upgrade to in the future. So yeah, we got 3 different sizes for ear tips. I will definitely be using the smallest ones because I have weird little tiny baby ears. Alright. I do like the little pouch. The little pouch is a nice addition. Okay, we are back now. My camera died, or I think where I left off, we just looked at the ear tips that come in the little pouch, and it was all very nice. And I was just about to get started looking at the earbuds themselves. Here they are in their little felt foam thing. Very nice presentation. I like how the way that they are laid out in this little heart shape mirrors the cute heart shape of the earbuds themselves. But before those, we have a little instruction manual. SSR and SSP introduction, so they must have a different version If these are the Super Spaceship Reference, I assume those are like the Super Spaceship something else, I don't know. I do not speak that language, but it looks like we just have a little hand-drawn fit guide as well as a tutorial on how to plug them in. How nice. Okay. So that is all that there is in the box, aside from the earbuds themselves. I believe there was also a business card and a warranty card. However, I lost those. So if I can find those, I will put a little video on the screen of what those look like. Okay. Earbuds themselves, they come with this cute little Moondrop branded cable tie. So in case they're too long, you can size them accordingly. It looks like the right one comes with a little... Here, wait, I can show it up here. Comes with a little red indicator. It has a bite handle indicator. If you know, you know. So that you can easily see which one is the right and which one is the left without fiddling with it, which I think is pretty nice. Very nice construction. The little gold accents on the screws are very nice. They, of course, have labels for right and left engraved into the earbuds. And they come detached from the cable with a standard connector. They are rather small, which is, it was very interesting seeing these for the first time and seeing how tiny they are, which I do really enjoy, because I wanted a nice compact little pair of earbuds that I could carry around with me and use for music production on the go, and, you know, just throw in a bag and not have to worry about them. So that's very nice. On the center part of the earbuds, we have a little thing with the Moondrop logo on it, both in Chinese and in English. It says Moondrop Technology Co. Very cool. It has a right angle connector, which I'm a fan of. It's good for laptops, although with my phone, it is a bit janky to connect them up. Currently, this is how I have it set up, which is very silly. You should probably not do this, but it does keep them out of the way of the bottom, just so they're not, you know, dangling down here with my goofy little iPhone user dongle moment. Although, side note, these little Apple dongles actually make for very good little mini portable DACs. They also have a USB-C one, which will help your earbuds sound better if you don't have the right, or headphones rather, help your headphones sound better if you don't have a good enough power output on your computer slash tablet or whatever. Very cool. Yeah, this cable actually feels really nice. Now, I'm not... Oh, I forgot to shift focus. This cable actually feels really nice. I am not a audiophile connoisseur. My 2 pairs of headphones that I own that might be considered good are the Moondrop Spaceship Reference and the Audio-Technica HEH M50Xs, which are not in frame. There they are. So I am not very deep into the realm of earbuds and headphones, but I will say that this cable is very nice quality. Unlike Apple EarPods, I have no concerns that these will get tangled up in my bag, and if it's a little too long, I just like to do this and then just use the included cable tie to keep the cable a little bit shorter and neater, because cable management is very nice. So that's about all I really have to say about the unboxing. These are some very nice earbuds that I will definitely be carrying with me daily and using on a regular basis. I'm definitely planning on upgrading the ear tips at some point, because I have weird little goofy monkey ears, and even the smallest ones don't don't exactly fit in my ears properly. So if you have any suggestions for foam earbud tips, that would be very nice. There we go. And there's what they look like with the tips on them. These are the smallest ones. Are very nice. I have lots of hair. Yeah. That is going to be it for this unboxing. If you enjoyed, feel free to like. If you disliked it, feel free to dislike. Let me know in the comments if you like this format. And subscribe for more videos like this. Okay. Goodbye, that's it. End of video. Puppy cat approved. Not sponsored.